Hi, you guys. Hi, Bonnie. Hi, Caroline. Hi, Cheryl. How are you? Welcome in. Hi, Desiree. How's it going? Let's talk about February. I hope everybody's doing great today. It's nice to see you guys. Welcome in, everybody. And I want to talk about what's going on in February. I will say that February does seem kind of quiet to me astrologically. And we have a full moon in Leo this weekend. Tomorrow's morning message will cover that, which is very exciting because it felt so fun and light to me, which is wonderful, kind of like in the midst of winter. So we always have our Leo full moon that kind of gives a little boost to things in the middle of winter. And I feel like that's where the energy from Valentine's Day comes from, but that's just my theory. But anyway, so I'm going to do the readings for all of you guys for the Zodiac, the full Zodiac. I will start with Aquarius. So let's see where we go. This can be on any topic, any message can come through. So let's see where we go. So let's start with Aquarius and we'll go around all the way around. And so Capricorn will be the last reading. So Colleen will be giving you guys time codes.
I can't on Zoom. It doesn't.
Oh, that's
give
right.
me
You can't on Zoom. Well,
but Jude will timestamp it when we replay it.
We'll timestamp it. Okay, very cool. All right. Thank you. Thank you, Colleen. All right. Let's see where we go, Aquarius. What's going on for you in February? Happy birthday to you guys. These are all Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So if your sun sign doesn't resonate for you, check out Moon, Rising, or Venus sign. Okay. And if you don't know what those are, check out my birth chart mastery mentorship. Okay. Fogged in, taking shelter. That certainly seems like midwinter to me. Fogged in, taking shelter, and overcoming obstacles. This feels a little bit like the answer is inside you, which of course it always is. But I feel like Aquarius, you might not have believed that. You might not think that you have the answer, but you do. Okay. You do have the answer and you can overcome anything. So that's a very empowering message for Aquarius. I really like that. All right, let's see. Let's see. 4 of Swords underneath. So very healing start to the day here. 9 of Cups. Wow, there's your card. So Aquarius, I do feel like you're getting your wish. These are the 2 wish granted cards. And once you recognize that you do have the answers, I feel like it's very empowering. So whatever work you've been doing on yourself is working, okay, is working. Opportunity for a new start romantically, which is lovely. Wow, look at you. 10 of Pentacles, the World, the 3 of Pentacles, and the outcome is the Queen of Pentacles. Very, very nice energy. I just did an ancestor reading, and this was kind of a similar message where we're definitely creating some long-term stability for ourselves. Aquarius, maybe even financially stable, but also in terms of how you spend your days, how you spend your time, what you're going to want to put out there for your work or your career. These are going to be very supported in February. You may have a new offer coming in for a new start or a new love. Whatever you have been manifesting is coming true in February. Wow, I hardly ever say that. All right, so that's a really beautiful message. And this just says to me that at the end of the day, you feel good, right? Like the self-esteem's coming back, the self-confidence is coming back, all of these things. And it's really all because you took some time for yourself. And if you haven't done this yet, February might be a good time to do this because this energy is going to be around for the month. So if you have not felt very self-confident or whatever, do the work now. Okay, do the work now. And in this full moon in Leo, you can release a lot of any kind of resistance. I'm kind of getting this sense of resistance. Like, I don't know how to fix it. I don't know how to do it. So I'm not going to even try, right? There's a little bit of that. And I just feel like you try and you receive. So just give it a try. Don't automatically throw up a lot of blinders or boundaries or blocks to anything, because this is really big, beautiful energy coming in. I love this. Ooh, what a good start. Thank you, Aquarius. You could be dealing with a fixed sign person, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, or Aquarius. You're an Aquarius. So this can really just all be about you feeling much stronger, much more stable. And the work that you've put in, whatever you have put work into, is going to come to fruition this month. Love it. Love it. Hey, Caroline, how are you? Hi, Cheryl. I hope you guys are doing great. All right, that's for Aquarius. Like I said, these are all sun, moon, rising, and Venus. So if your sun sign doesn't work for you, check out your moon, rising, or Venus sign. That is Aquarius. Okay. Let's look at Pisces. For the month of February, we are also coming into Pisces time at the end of February here. So here's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to do something a little bit different here. Yeah, I'm going to do this. Let me do this. All right. So Pisces, what's going on for you? Journey by moonlight. Very beautiful energy. Believe in magic. I know I don't have to tell you that. And actually there's a full moon there. So the Leo full moon is happening February 5th. So that's this weekend. So what's going on for Pisces? Okay, what's going on for Pisces, please? King of Pentacles underneath. Wow. Look, 9 of Cups. My goodness, the Justice card. Again, a wish granted card. Look at you. The Magician. 4 of Wands. 8 of Cups. Death card and the King of Cups. Okay, so some of you, I feel like, may be feeling liberated from a situation. Some of you have left behind, and this doesn't have to be just recently, but some of you have left behind an old wish or dream. Maybe a relationship that you have been in has come to some kind of closure, but I do feel like you feel really good about that. Okay, so the King of Pentacles, you could have walked away from somebody who was too much about money, or was too much earth energy. It kind of like weighed you down a little bit. Some of you are getting your wish. If you are breaking a contract or ending a contract with someone, ending a work situation, this is exactly what you wanted to happen. You manifested this. Okay, you manifested this. I'm seeing closure here because of this. Scorpio, Libra, Gemini, could be an earth sign that you're dealing with. Whatever way, it's like you're moving on to become more yourself. King of Cups, the highest energy of the water sign suit. Look at this, 4 of Wands, 8 of Wands, and the Death card. So whatever you have been doing, you are moving away from a situation that I believe was once your wish, or was once your passion, was once your dream. And I have a feeling that recently you might have stopped believing in magic, or stopped believing that things can happen. It's so not like you though, right? Because Pisces is much more interested in things that are magical and things that are spiritually delivered. And it might have been with somebody who just didn't believe in any of that. Okay. And as a result, it kind of squashed your light a little bit. So whatever you're manifesting now, this may just be happening, or this may have happened already, and now you're coming into your own. This is very beautiful energy for Pisces. So I feel like your wish is being granted too. Aquarius and Pisces having wishes granted. Yours, Pisces, is about moving on from a situation that has closed, has ended, is not continuing to grow. You're continuing to grow though. You are continuing to grow. So I do like this a lot. I feel like you're coming into your own. You've done this kind of manifesting work, and it is working. So keep doing it, please, Pisces. Keep manifesting. Keep saying thank you to your guides. If you're part of my tarot certification class, we talk a lot about talking to your guides, how to open up to your guidance, how to trust it. So this is during times of transition, I think we always have a hard time trusting because it's change. And it feels like, whoa, I'm not sure. But you're going to have to trust the cycle, okay? Trust the cycle. All right, that's for Pisces. Aries. So with our group here, if any of you have questions at the end, I will take a few questions before we go. All right. So I like this size group. Finding sanctuary, open to your spiritual source, Aries. I feel like you believe more in magic than you normally would. I know you, Aries believes in their own capability and their own ability to do things. But opening to your spiritual source, opening to magic, allowing for miracles to happen, I think that is something that you might find not just in February, but in 2023, especially in your month of March and April is it's gonna be kind of loud. Miracles. Love it. Love it. Page of Wands underneath. I'm going to take this because I saw this. The Ace of Wands. All right. So he's holding on to that Ace of Wands, and it's like a directive energy, right? This is fire, just like you. So you're going to be able to direct the fire. I just get this sense that you're feeling magical, or you're feeling more magical. You're allowing yourself to dream, allowing yourself to let the universe help you. Star. You're showing up as the star. Wow. 10 of Swords. Holy moly. 8 of Wands. Healing from some kind of difficulty. Healing from some kind of difficulty. I feel like you're really being healed from this. Oh, wow. Look at you. Knight of Cups, the Ace of Cups, the High Priestess. Ow. 7 of Wands. There's a spiritual partner coming in. Okay, there is somebody who is only by trusting in source and by asking your guides and manifesting, doing things that you might not normally do. Only through that can you really realize this connection. This person is very spiritual. They could be a water sign or an Aquarius. And I feel like you've had enough of, I'm going to say this. Of course I am. You've had enough of doing it your way. Let's do it the universe's way this time. Okay, let's do it the universe's way. And it comes in very quickly. The 8 of Wands over the next 8 weeks. I feel like initially you're like, nope, even though this is, all right. So this is just the beginning of this story. Okay. The Knight of Cups, the Ace of Cups, and the High Priestess. For some of you, the reason for the stoppage is that there might be a secret involved in how you met this person. And I feel like that needs to get ironed out. So you could meet this person, or you could have met this person in the past while they're still connected to another person. And I feel like you have either been hurt because you were like, well, I'm not going down that road, but now that person is available. I just think you initially said no when you first met this person, and you might still be harboring a little bit of heartbreak over it, Aries. And, but now if you believe in magic and believe in the miracle, I feel like this person shows up again. So if you know, for those of you who resonate with this, if you know who I'm talking about, it's time to start manifesting your spiritual partner now. I feel like over the next 8 weeks, you're going to get a lot of, this is super like magical. So I feel like you're going to get a lot of little syncs, or a lot of little synchronicities, seeing 1111 a lot, or seeing, you know, something that makes you feel like it's a sign, hearing songs on the radio, or whatever. And I feel like you're like, I don't know. Well, this is what's happening, but I don't know if I believe in it. So Aries, it's time to start believing in magic. Get moving, Aries. You don't have to do it all by yourself. Okay. You don't have to do it all by yourself. All right. That's for Aries. You don't have to do it all by yourself. I love it. I love it so much. All right. Let's look at Taurus. What is going on for my darling Taurus? All right. Whoops, come here. Solitude. In silence, peace prevails. What's going on for my Taurus people? Taurus. I'm sorry if that was really loud. Taurus. Okay. Let's see. 8 of Wands underneath. That's a lot of communication. It's possible that it's really time to go inside more. Look at the little owl on her shoulder, Taurus. Time to meditate or learn to meditate if you don't know how. 4 of Wands in reverse. Knight of Wands. Some of you are moving out or moving on. Definitely moving. Queen of Pentacles, that's you. Nice opportunity to feel stable and solid. I feel like if you're dealing with someone who you don't trust, I feel like you're going to move on from that. Let's see. The Moon in reverse, not afraid. Empress in reverse. Oh my goodness. The Page of Cups and the Lovers is the outcome. I think this is a good decision. Okay. I feel like you might be involved with somebody who is a bit of a cad, a beast, someone who is not really interested in commitment. This person is not your twin flame. Somebody needs to hear that. This person is not your twin flame. Okay. So when you do this, when you move on, you might feel the reason that you haven't moved on is because you're afraid to be alone. There's something here about afraid to be alone, because not afraid to be alone anymore. The Moon in reverse and the Empress in reverse. I'm not going to live in fear. Not going to live in fear. And quite quickly, there is a message of love and you get a new choice. This could be someone who is younger. It just feels light. However, I want to caution you, because if you have been with someone younger, and I don't mean in age necessarily, but in maturity, if you've been with someone who's fun and joyful and everything like that, but when it comes to commitment, they're not really interested, I feel like that's a little bit of an incompatibility, not just an incongruity, like a thing that will pass, but an incompatibility. So I think you have to make your choices a little bit more, less about how much fun they are and more about your compatibilities. What are your deal breakers? I can't believe that Taurus wouldn't be paying more attention to that. But again, I feel like you might have had some really people who are difficult to resist. And this person is probably no different. I just think you need to pay more attention to what you need in a relationship and figure out if this person can do it. You have the con, all right? You're the one who has the opportunity here to make the decision. You're always in charge. Well, you always do, right? You always, and I feel like this new thing, when you move on from this person, this new thing comes in rather fast. So that's the thing that I think upends you, is that you don't feel, I feel like you don't get enough time to think, that you deal with people who don't like delay. But I think that's a red flag. For me, that's a red flag regarding you especially. So you might want to understand what your deal breakers are and your red flags are. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is something that transpires between now and the beginning of spring. If you've been thinking about moving on from a relationship or someone moving on from you, I do feel like that happens. And then there's a new opportunity pretty quickly after that. Okay, Taurus, that's for you. That is for you. No longer afraid. No longer afraid. Very good. Very, very good. Maisie, you're cute. All right. Let's talk to Gemini. Let's see what's going on for my friends, the Gemini. I'm a Gemini moon. Are you a Gemini moon too? I feel like a lot of times Gemini does resonate for me, and it goes in and out, but we'll see. Okay, Gemini, please. Traveling lightly, simplify your life. Time to get rid of clutter. Time to, and Gemini is very good at organization. So this is right up your alley. You might have an opportunity. You might have an opportunity to do that, or to spend more time doing that. You might need to do it. Might need to do more organizing to feel like you're moving forward. Okay. You might have the opportunity to do that. Woo! Underneath is the 10 of Pentacles. I like it. Wow. Four of Swords and 10 of Cups. The healing work is working. Look at that. Four of Swords and the 10 of Cups. Joyful energy. Death card. Let's see where we go here. Wow. 10 of Swords, Ace of Cups, 7 of Cups, and the outcome is the 2 of Swords. Okay. So we've come to a place where I feel like you might not be able to push through or haven't been able to push through this. You might feel like this is as good as it gets. And that's a pretty good place to be, right? 10 of Cups, pretty good place to be, but there's more. Okay. The Scorpio energy here of transformation comes in, and I almost feel like you're fairly satisfied. The good thing is you've got 3 10s here. Okay. I'm just going to say 10 of Swords, the Ace of Cups, and the 7 of Cups. I almost feel like you have a chance to start over, because I do think my initial feeling is we are going to cut away the stuff that is keeping us from the next level of happiness. We are not going to continue to just be okay with where we are. We're at the end of a cycle. We've got to push through it. So I feel like you got to define what that is. What does that look like for you? Okay. And you're going to get rid of stuff that you might do that the other person thinks is annoying, or the things they do that you think are annoying. We're getting rid of stuff. We're going to streamline the connection. And you're going to have to say, you're going to have to think, you're going to have to write it down. You're going to have to do the work of, what do I want? What does it look like? What does the new chapter look like? Okay. And I think there might be some conflict about that. The 2 of Swords here. And in this deck, this is the mythic deck. And it's like the 2 of you are going to have conversation, and be careful about telling other people about this, because I think it's like really got to be between the 2 of you. There can't be a third party, even if it's somebody who's like a friend or a colleague, or not a colleague, a friend, or a parent, or a confidant, or somebody who is like who has been a navigator between the 2 of you. This has to be just between the 2 of you. I don't think that person is really the one doing this. Or for some reason they're there, but they don't need to be. All right. This is something that you guys have to determine yourself. And we're definitely getting rid. I mean, there's something that needs to be gotten rid of. Okay. This doesn't show up for no reason. There's something that needs to be gotten rid of in this connection. And it's only because you're trying to work out what it is you really want that you'll ever see, oh yeah, this is something that is blocking our communication, or this is something that is making me feel weird. You know, it's just not, I don't feel that's a loving behavior, or something like that. And the other person doesn't even really know it. So I feel like the conversation can be a little bit eye-opening. I'm just going to say eye-opening, because I think look on these 2 people's faces. They have their ideas. All right. They have their ideas about what they want. Be careful about how you talk about this, because I feel like that could be important. It needs to come from a loving place. So we can't just sit down and say, I hate when you do this. I hate when you do that. Please don't do that. I think it's much more of a, I love when you do this, do more of that. Okay. Because that 10 of Swords and Death is not that far behind. So there's definitely a feeling that, listen, if you go down a road and be angry at each other, I don't like that. I feel like that could put a real damper on moving up to the next level. So just be mindful of that. Oh yeah, Colleen's son. Oh yeah. So that's for Gemini. So talk kindly to each other. Talk from a place of love. Okay, so Gemini, that's for you. What about for Cancerians? First light, baby, first light. Beginning a new cycle. I love it, Cancer. What's going on for my Cancerians for the month of February? Cancerians, please. So anything could come up in these readings. Doesn't have to be about love, or relationships, but we'll see. Okay. Word. Ace of Swords underneath. Some of you are really understanding what your truth is. Okay. Like, I am going to be in alignment with what I'm dreaming, what I want to happen, what I walk my talk, what I say and what I do are aligned. I'm not hiding anything. I'm not, oh, wow. Tower, 3 of Swords, Page of Cups. That can be an apology too, the Page of Cups. 3 of Wands, Hierophant, my. King of Wands, 9 of Pentacles. All right. Some of you are definitely breaking it off. I mean, I don't even need, do you even need to know tarot to understand that that's a sudden moment of realization that this is not going to work. All right. This might not work. So I think that's shocking. I think this is well, tower moments are always shocking, but I really feel like if you're in a relationship or you're in something and that happens, you being in the Ace of Swords, I feel like you know exactly what that means for you. There's a new cycle happening and something did need to move on. Something did need to move away. If you're going through some kind of breakup right now, I do think you'll come to a peaceful ending. Okay. I do think you'll come to a peaceful ending. And I like this because I just did an ancestor reading, and also tomorrow's morning message was very strong on this King of Wands showing up, that we are having things cleared away. And I do believe Cancer fit in that reading quite a bit. So if you are manifesting from a place of alignment and something goes kablooey, that means it's not in your alignment. Okay. So just manifest from a place of alignment and see what happens. Some of you who are like, uh-oh, what I feel really strongly is if you feel like, uh-oh, you already know that something is out of alignment for you. So be in your alignment and know that it's not going to be, it's going to be more of a natural kind of closure. Like, yeah, it's going to be sudden, but you already know it. On some level, you kind of already know it. And this does feel to me like what you are truly manifesting from this place of your own alignment is a commitment with the right person. This could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, or Taurus energy here. This is much more solid to me. And I feel like what a breath of fresh air, like what a relief. Okay. If you have been trying to break it off with a person, then that's going to happen in February. And I feel like it almost might come out of the blue, but it doesn't, because you know, if that's something that you've been wanting to do, I just feel so strongly that the manifestation has to come in. The one that's really in alignment with you has to come in. So there has to be a clearing away of anything that's blocking it. And I like where you are at the end of the day, because this feels peaceful and joyful. And I just feel like it's right. Okay. You're going to feel that way too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, fully done with this by May. So between February and May, by the time we get to that April 20th, Mercury retrograde, I feel like you'll be completely in a new cycle. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Cancer. I know. You can't hide from this. You can't hide from that. All right. Staying focused, hold the course. Staying focused, hold the course. All right. Let me talk to Leo again. Leo energy, please. Hold the course. Hold the course. I know, baby. It's okay. All right. So where are we going here, Leo? Underneath is the 5 of Wands. 6 of Pentacles. You're showing up as the 6 of Pentacles. The 3 of Wands. I like this. The 3 of Cups. Interesting. Oh, look at you showing up in your own reading, are you? The Strength card, the 9 of Swords, Queen of Pentacles. Oh, and the outcome is the 9 of Pentacles. Another 9 of Pentacles outcome. I like it. This doesn't feel as stressful to me as the Cancer reading. This feels much more procedural. Like in February, I feel like you're asking for some real balance. You're asking for either new opportunities to come in. Some of you might be trying to manifest a new job, or maybe building a nonprofit. Somebody's building a nonprofit. And this is a time for it to be celebrated. I like it. February. So February is a good time to ask for money from a bank. Ask for money from a bank, because look at, I know you're worried about it. I know you might be stressed about money, but there's a lot of money coming in for Leo. And I really feel like, sorry, what's going on here is you're fighting with yourself. This is your own ego brain. And you might even have other people around you who are not really supportive of you. Not really, because you're Leo and you have a lot to offer. I feel like staying focused is the right thing. If you have other people giving you opinions that are waking you up in the middle of the night, or they feel like, what are you doing? Too much competition. Why are you doing this? I feel like you just got to understand that this is you, the Strength card and the Queen of Pentacles. Ask and you shall receive. That's what this is about. I feel like you're doing something that is helping other people. And I feel like that's something that can bring in a lot of success for you. This has been something a seed you've been planting for a long time. Okay. You also might be in a position where you're the beggar right now. You're at a job or you're at a situation that is not bringing in a lot of money. And so you're like, listen, this money situation needs to change. And you have so much put into the vortex, as they would say in Abraham Hicks. Some of you could have some connections or friends that you've forgotten about that might be important. So if you're looking to get a business going or get out of a job or something, reach out to friends, reach out to connections that you have, and don't stop yourself from doing that because you think there's too much competition. Do it now. You are the Strength card and the Nine of Pentacles. The only thing that's against you is your own anxiety. Okay. So you really need to step into it. And the outcome is the Nine of Pentacles. You do get what you want. Yes, Erica, all the readings are Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So Leo, if you are stressed about money, I feel like by the end of the month, you will not be stressed about money. It's not all coming just from you, though. I do feel like there are helpful people around you. You've got to determine who they are, though. There's some people who are like definitely not supportive of you. And there's some who are. So this is the kind of key here, is that you need to know who's your friend and who's your frenemy. You're going to have to really understand that. And I think the universe is like, coming through your dreams or trying to talk to you about that. And that's what's giving you anxiety, that like, you do know, you do know. This is important for you to ask, to stay focused, and to ask the universe for support, please. Okay. I don't think you have to do this alone. And I do think you have friends or family members or acquaintances that can really be of service. So please reach out. The Leo full moon, we're in your Leo full moon time. We're about releasing anybody that is harshing your buzz, man. We're releasing anybody who is stepping on your dreams. Please do that, Leo. Okay. Please do that. All right. Sorry about the dogs. Oh my God. Oh, but I do want to thank everybody for their lovely notes and comments about Oliver, who passed away last week rather suddenly, and my cousin's dog. And it was just very devastating to her, obviously. And we have Oliver now as a little angel for us. So I am grateful for that. But, it's always hard when you lose a fur baby. So yeah, we love the dogs. Wondrous universe, walk in beauty. All right, Virgo, you're up, my friend. Walk in beauty. I like it. I like it. That card always makes me just feel like, pay attention to the little blessings you have right now. Sometimes it takes a difficult time for us to be grateful for the little things. Okay. So Virgo, let's see where we go with you. All right, Virgo, the 8 of Cups underneath. 10 of Swords. My God, the 10 of Swords. Okay, I'm just going to say this. because I see the 3 of Swords and I see the 10 of Wands under here. I feel like some of you have had a really hard time. I said that before about sometimes it takes a really hard time for you to see the blessings you have. Boy, look at that. 10 of Swords, very hard time. Situation, you might be pushing people away more than you think. All right, more than you think. Whatever just happened, definitely the end of a cycle here, but whatever just happened, you're still sorting it out a little bit. Oh yeah, look at this. The opportunity is to clear the decks. Just clear the decks. 4 of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles, the 4 of Swords. Oh, thank God. And the outcome is this Ace of Swords. So I feel like this time, this February time, is a time to clear away. Okay. There's been a lot of angst about money, a lot of angst about stability. It just feels like everything might be swept away or has been swept away for Virgo, that is going to be swept away. But I do think you now have a chance to, get rid of the little shards. Okay. So if somebody really, really hurt you and they're like, yeah, but we can be friends, and then they keep showing up, I think you're going to have to say to them, no, we can't. Maybe in a year or 2, but I'm going to make that decision. And I need you to lose my number. I need you to go away. Like, you need to clear things off. Don't be so quick to, you can accept an apology, but only if you really feel it. And it's okay to say to somebody, thank you for your apology. I'm really still processing what's going on here, and I very much appreciate it. I'm going to be doing some more healing work on myself. You don't have to tell them all this, but like, you can just, hold it inside and be like, accept the apology when you want to accept it. Okay. You might not accept it right away. I like this, Virgo. I don't like it that you had a tough time, but I like that you're finding yourself. Okay. Virgo is finding yourself. And that's really special, because I do think that you had a lot of other people's nonsense and stuff on your plate, so much that you might not have known who you are anymore. So this is basically clearing away everything so you can see who you are and really manifest from a place of alignment. Okay, Virgo. So February might be a time of clearing away. And even if this happened a while ago, there's still some shards. Okay. There's still some broken heart that does need healing. So get to it, Virgo. You got a short month to do it, which is nice. Okay. That's for Virgo. Clear away any of the shards. That word doesn't show up very often for me. So, all right, that's for Virgo. Okay, let's see. Let's talk about Libra. What's happening with Libra right now? Oh, look at this. Crossing bridges, a time for healing, connecting, mending, and releasing. The Libra readings have been unusually loud and very demonstrative. Like, usually I do feel the sense of balance with Libra, but these latest Libra readings have been really, I'm going to do what I'm going to do kind of a thing, in a good way, All right. Libra, underneath is the Lover's card, 9 of Wands, Ace of Wands. I like that. The Hierophant. Okay. Star, 4 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles, and the outcome is the 6 of Wands. Beautiful, beautiful energy. You could be dealing with a Gemini, a Taurus, or an Aquarius. And I feel like you have an opportunity to get into something new, a new relationship here. I don't want you dragging your old baggage with you, though. Okay, please. I want you to put it in its proper place. Create wisdom for yourself. Learn the lessons, bring them inside. Be ready, be clear about what you want to do next. Be fired up, okay? Fired up for this next commitment. That's what I said about being something about the energy is just like, I'm going to do what I'm going to do. More Aries energy. Aries is your opposite sign. So there's a fire in the belly here needs to come in. And in terms of the next commitment you're making, it can be something about money. It can be about stepping into your creativity. It's a choice that you're making. All right. It's a choice that you're making, and very hopeful one. The star here, 4 of Pentacles and 7 of Pentacles. So I do feel like you might be healing any kind of scarcity mentality, and having a choice of like, okay, the old thing was a little bit built on scarcity. Now I'm moving into something I am fired up about. There's a new idea coming in, Libra, and it is a commitment. It's almost like you're making a new commitment to yourself. Some of you could have a partner that you're making a new commitment to, or a new partner, a new person in your life that is firing you up. Okay, I just love this. No more scarcity mentality. It's like, what is it? It's like act like you've been there before, or there's a new recognition that this new chapter means that money is flowing, or abundance is flowing much more easily. There's not going to be this feeling of, oh, okay, I got 7 pentacles, and so I can only spend 4 pentacles today. And, okay, I got to remember that there's a, bill outstanding that I got to pay. There's none of that anymore. So it's important that you dream big. Okay. It's important that you dream big, because you will realize that dream. If you dream small, you're going to stay small. So try not to do that. Try to be in the place of like, wow, what if I could do this? What if I could do that? Even if you've already had the experience in your life of disappointments and other things, you're just a lot smarter. Let's put that experience in context. You're just a lot smarter now. It doesn't mean, oh, look at all the baggage I have. I got a lot of experience. I know what I'm doing. And I'm willing to be excited. I'm willing to let the universe into, it's not just me pushing the sled up the hill. Like, I'm letting the universe work with me. And that's a big difference. There's a little bit of fire in the belly here. I like it. Woo, Libra. I like that. Fire in the belly. Yes, we are. I do too. I love air fire combinations. You are entertaining, Becca. There's no question about that. All right, let's see where we go. All you air and fire combos. Okay. Scorpio, my darling, what is going on for Scorpio? Overcoming obstacles. You can overcome anything. Sometimes I think we just need to hear that. And maybe Scorpio does need to hear that right now, that it's not going to be all about me pushing to overcome obstacles. It's the feeling of actually doing it, the feeling of actually overcoming it. And I did notice this. I've never seen this before in this card, but there's a little robin redbreast right there. I think that's a robin, right? So by spring, it's like you have a new truth, a new lease on life, a new beginning of some kind. All right, Scorpios, let's see. Wow, dude, Ace of Cups, the Sun card. I'm going to love this, the Judgment card. So I feel like your new happiness is coming in. Doesn't that feel like, hey, the universe is saying, get ready for happiness, because here it comes. Ooh, getting chills on that one. That's very nice. Knight of Wands, moving on, baby. 7 of Pentacles. The opportunity is Temperance. Could be dealing with a Sag. Justice, Libra. 6 of Pentacles. There you are. The Death card, Scorpio, and the outcome. Boom, 10 of Pentacles. Nice. Some of you have had a long road with an obstacle, okay? And it could be a divorce, it could be something legal, okay? Because the Justice card is here. And also this kind of thing where we're like, meting out money to 2 people. There's something here about that. You could have a couple of obligations. You could be sending money to a couple of different directions. I almost feel like that's over. So if you're transitioning from one kind of life to another kind of life, now all of the pentacles stay with you. Okay, so no more giving out money, whatever that means. this feels a little bit like you're moving away from another moving away from scarcity mentality. 7 of Pentacles is like, I've put a lot of time and effort into something. I'm still waiting though. I'm still waiting to realize the dream. I'm still waiting for it to grow fruit, to bear fruit. And it will. There's the 10 of Pentacles at the end to prove that. You know, I'm going to say this to you. And again, there's a little bit of, you don't have to do it all by yourself kind of thing. I feel like you need to ask your guides for some help here starting the new path. And if you don't know how to do that, it really is about connecting to your own spirit, because spirit is connected to your spirit, right? So if you connect to your own spirit, meaning in your heart chakra, you're going to be able to ask the guides, you'll be able to connect to spirit, be able to connect to your angels, your ancestors, whatever you want to do from a place of, hey, I'm in a transition here. I'm moving from one kind of life to another kind of life. I want to create something for myself that is stable and balanced and joyful, happy, all of that. Like, what are you wanting to create? I almost feel like you might have put your eggs in the basket of somebody that wasn't worthy or that didn't do anything. This is like what's that story about the grasshopper and the ant, and the grasshopper runs around all summer and plays and plays and plays, and the ant puts away food all summer, and the grasshopper is starving in the middle of winter, so the ant helps him. I feel like you might have been dealing with a person like that. And now it's time for you to be in a more balanced situation. So, you know, you could be dealing with somebody that you're moving away from because it's like, I put enough time and attention into this. It's time for me to go. Okay. So what's it going to cost me to get out of this? I'm moving on. I'm moving on to something far better. Way to go, Scorpio. Very nice. Love it. All right, Scorpio, that's for you. That's for February 2023. Let's talk about Saggies. Sagittarius, what is happening in February 2023 for Saggies? Let's see what we get. All right, I'm going to use a different deck. Let's use this. Okay, Saggies. So I have Saggies and Capricorn. We started with Aquarius. Cleansing waters. Purification activates a vibrant life force. A little bit of a clearing away feeling again. There's a dragonfly. Oh, really interesting. Okay, so there's a good book called No Mud, No Lotus. And it's about, and there's lotus in this picture. It's about that if you don't go through things, if you don't go through the mud, right, the lotus comes up through the mud. If you're not willing to deal with the difficulties, then the lotus can't grow. And there's a saying here in Maine that if you can't stand the winter, you don't deserve the summer. That's my best Maine accent, Colleen. I know she's laughing at me. So there's something like there's something like that if you can't stand the heat, get out of the kitchen. If you haven't done, if you ran away from the difficulties, then you don't really fully realize the benefits. Okay. But I feel like that's in the past. I feel like that's already been happening. And we have the dragonfly here. We have the benefits showing up now. So you've been through a lot. You have been through a lot of difficulty. Yes, you have. Queen of Swords, looking right at the 9 of Cups, looking right at your wish that you're manifesting. Ta-da, ta-da, ta-da. That's beautiful. 6 of Cups. 5 of Wands. Wow. I feel like you almost have like multiple opportunities here. There's a lot of people clamoring for your attention. A lot of people, there you are, clamoring for your attention. And you are definitely in charge of this manifestation because you have been through that mud. All right. So now it's almost like a gratitude thing. Like you might have gotten a little bit, not cocky, but like a little bit, I don't know, used to things going your way or used to it being easy. And then something happened and you had to work through it, but you did it. Okay. You did it. 7 of Cups, 7 of Pentacles, 9 of Wands, and the outcome is the 2 of Pentacles. Lots of choices here. And 7 of Cups, 7 of Pentacles, 9 of Wands. This definitely shows me how much you've been through. Okay. The 9 of Wands, look at all of this stuff. This can now be transmuted into wisdom. A lot of time and effort has been put into wherever you're going. And man, 7 of Cups, 2 of Pentacles, 5 of Wands, lots of choices ahead for you. So be really clear. I love that the Queen of Swords came out at first. Be really clear about where you're going and what you're wanting to do. Know exactly what kind of relationship you want. Are you open to a commitment? Are you not? Do you want your own business? Would you rather be like a vice president in a corporate situation? Would you rather be an entrepreneur? Do you want to be an artist? Do you want to play gigs? Do you want to, whatever you want to do? I feel like you just need to know it. You need to know it and you need to live it, and then you need to manifest it. And because you have been through difficult stuff, you know you can do it. All right. You know you can do it. So the 2 of Pentacles as the outcome is very reminiscent of the Temperance card, which is Sagittarius. It's like, okay, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I liked a little bit of this. I want this. I don't want that. You really have to, you can't just say, I want love. Because the universe is like, I need you to define your terms. Okay. I need you to tell me what that means to you. Somebody yesterday during one of the classes, I think it was the Activating Your Ascension mentorship that we talk a lot about everything, obviously. They were kind of like, what if I just want a normal relationship with my twin flame? And I was like, okay, I want you to define normal for yourself, because I have an image of what that means, but that might be very different from you. So Sagittarius, you need to define your terms. Okay. Define your terms and understand, because you're going to have to make some choices. You can't really keep all of it. You can't keep everybody, but that is like, you're coming back to your place of being very nostalgic. Okay. Being very childlike or eternally optimistic, which is the hallmark of Sagittarius. And that's good, because it shows that your heart really survived coming up through the mud. Okay. I like that a lot. Your heart survives. So in case you didn't know that, you do now. All right. Capricorn is our final sign that I'll be doing today. And for those of you live, I'll be answering questions at the end of this. So if you have any Q&A you want me to answer, please put it in the Q&A, not in the chat. Okay. So that I can, so Colleen can navigate. All right. Let's see here. Capricorn, voyage of the heart, love flows through you and to you. I love that. I love that. I feel like every time I do a Capricorn reading, there's some water sign that's poking around. All right. Maybe you have a water sign in your life right now, or a past water sign. Somebody like that. Oof. 7 of Swords, 10 of Swords, 3 of Swords. Let's just get this all out of the way right now. The Fool. Great. So again, like the Sag reading, these are in the past. So that's a lot of hurt, man. That's a lot of hurt. And it's a lot of hurt. It's could have been a cheating scenario too, because 7 of Swords and 3 of Swords. So we're past it. We're past it. We're moving on from that. I hope you've incorporated the lessons or the healing for yourself. Nope. Maybe you're still in it. Hanged Man, 3 of Pentacles. You might need to see somebody to get out of a stuck feeling about this person or about that hurt. You might need to see somebody that will help you. Knight of Wands. Are you always attracting people who kind of come and go in your life? Wheel of Fortune. Oh, thank God. 9 of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. Yay. Okay. I love this. So I do think you need to see somebody. If you are feeling stuck right now, I don't know that you can get out of it all on your own. Okay. I think it's going to require somebody else to help you do that. Maybe it's not going to take a long time, but it'll be important if you feel stuck to take action, because Wheel of Fortune, 9 of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, a brand new opportunity is showing up when this is divine timing, right? When you feel confident again, and you feel ready to invest your time and effort. This could be a Sag, a Pisces or a Libra. Outcome is a Justice card. It is a very nice, balanced kind of situation. This does feel a little bit like you could be investing your time and energy in a very different direction. If you've gotten really banged up with a relationship, your heart may be in the place where you want to invest in yourself, or you want to, the Justice card makes, I'm gonna clarify the Justice card, because I feel like that could be a commitment of another kind. This doesn't feel super, there's no cups here though. Okay, so why is the Justice card here? Oh, okay, I just got the feeling of like revenge or balance, something like that. It's like living well is the best revenge. Like you're evening the scale on that person. Wow. 5 of Cups, Knight of Cups. Yes. Okay. All right. Yes. I feel like you get your act together here, and this person who really hurt you might come back. Okay. The 5 of Cups, but they come on back around. No way. Talk to the hand. And I really feel like you mean it. I feel like this person is like, oh my God, you won't take me back. I don't feel like this is a hard thing for you. I feel like you are this very balanced. It's not a thing. You're not like, oh my God, they're back. You have really moved on from this. And I just feel like living well is the best revenge. There's something about that saying that's coming through here, that you're really making a mark for yourself. You could be very financially successful, or you could be helping other people who have been through what you've been through. And this person comes back. It's almost like a learning. It's like something that you might end up teaching. I don't know. Or you end up, it has some kind of fuel for whatever you're investing in your life. It's for sure, it's opening up your heart again. And that's the only way to really manifest abundance, is to open up your heart. So if your heart is blocked or broken still, it can't come in. Abundance can't come in. A lot of things can't come in until you are ready to be open-hearted in the next chapter. Okay.
All right, I hope you enjoyed that video. If it was helpful to you, please consider liking this video and sharing it with anybody who might have a need for similar kind of information. And if you like this video, check out these videos.